Midland Trail girls basketball player. We got Rumor Barnhouse, Addison, and of course Coach John Mark Kincaid. First of all, Rumor, I'll start with you. What are your expectations for this year?
I expect us to come out with a really aggressive defense and take advantage of our speed. I think we could be a really good team this year.
Addie, what are your expectations? You had a pretty good freshman year. I mean, what are the expectations for you?
My expectations are to get to states. I think our defense is really going to come into play this year. We have a lot of long players and tall players.
Coach, expectations, are they growing here? I mean, I think you got to play up, so
Yeah.
it makes it a little tougher for a small school, but
Yeah, we're moving up. We should be playing single A, but we did what was best for our program and bumped up to triple A because that double A was pretty loaded. My expectations are good state tournament. Our section's wide open. I think any of those 4 teams that's in our section and region, the other 8, pretty stout.
Rumor, I think this is your 3rd year.
No, I'm a sophomore.
So it's your 2nd year. You guys were both freshmen. What were you surprised by the success you guys were able to have as freshmen playing in high school?
Yeah, definitely. I love watching Addie play, and I think I do really well defensively. I'm looking this year to hopefully score more points and work more on my offense because I think that's a little bit behind my defense. But I was really happy with our freshman year.
Addie's got a lot of already gained a lot of traction as far as statewide notoriety. I mean, you guys must be proud to be on the team and just together with her and help her with that success.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we grew up playing together. She's my best friend, and it's really fun to watch.
Addie, were you surprised by your success, or did you kind of expect to come in as a freshman? When you're going up against 17, 18-year-old girls, I imagine you don't think you might have that kind of success right away. What was it like for you?
I'm not really like a cocky player. I don't like that type of mindset, but I came in from 8th grade thinking I wasn't going to be like very good or I was shorter. And then that summer I grew like 3 inches, and that came into play as a guard, and I just blew out the game in summer league, and I was like, oh, I'm going to be pretty good this season.
Coach, she's a little humble about it. I mean, she really had a great year as a freshman.
She's a very talented young lady. She it was like the 3rd or 4th game of the season. She was a little nervous, like any freshman coming up. And I just remember dribbling up the sideline one time, and we've been telling her practice, hey, just play. She dribbled behind her back, went to her left hand, and it seemed like that moment, she just realized she belonged. And man, she played some balls. Now if we get her to the foul line a little more, Dave, she gets hammered a lot. She needs to get to the foul line a little more.
Addie, do you remember that moment Coach was talking about? I mean,
Yeah, it was left sideline. I remember. Right, I was passing right hand by that chair, and the girl scooped in to get the ball out of my left hand, and I did it behind the back to the right hand. But then I did a crossover back to the left and did a layup.
did you feel like the switch came on then, or?
Yeah, I kind of felt like I was back in 8th grade because I did the same exact move in the Fayetteville Memorial Building.
Romer, you said you want to score more for the team. You guys are a pretty young team. What kind of success do you think you can have when you guys got to play AAA type schedule? And I've always talked to your coaches about this. So it's not you guys should be playing single A, obviously, but to have success against that kind of team, what are you going to have to do to be prepared for that? Because you're all still pretty young players.
Like I said, I think we really need to work on having an aggressive defense, a shutdown defense. I think we're a little bit weak offensively at sometimes, and I think our defense needs to make up for that. So I think pressing, playing man, and stuff like that, and just running people out of the gym is what's going to help us a lot this year.
Addie, it's a lot of fun playing with your best friend. I mean, you guys have been playing, I guess, grew up together playing. That has to be a
I
good
love
time.
playing with her because I remember she lived right by me when we were younger, and we'd play ball outside and stuff. We're living our dream.
Coach, you got a very young team, and
We're pretty young, but we've got it. We're young, but we're experienced. Riley Stevenson, she's been playing for 3 years. Been playing. And Mia Knuckles will be her 3rd year starting. She broke her ankle and she's coming on slow. Today we actually was able to scrimmage. The flu bug done here today. We had to cancel the first game of the season because we just wouldn't get enough practices in. So the flu hit us, a couple kids hurt. But I think this team will embrace playing up. Rumor is, man, she's a lockdown defender, but she'll get in your grill. But we've got a lot of long athletes that can run, but they just need about 10 or 12 games under the belt for experience. They're just not varsity ready yet. But I'm telling you what, when you're long and you're fast, it's going to be okay. But even though we're young, we're experienced.
Girls, do you think that this is a team that can get to the state tournament?
Yes, I do. Yeah, for sure.
All right, hey, buddy, Coach, I appreciate your time today, and
Appreciate you, bro.
good luck this season.